go in the corner and then knock out a verse. Come back over there like, all right, this is what I got. No. As soon as it's time for that red light to come on, or in the case of my Audio Technica USB condenser mic, when that blue light come on, it's a wrap. When that blue light come on, I gotta go in. And when I go in, it goes down. That being said, when I come off my head and I say it's literally off my head, it is. A lot of other individuals say it's off their head, but they writing. Some of you write physically in a book. Some of you write inside of this supposed head of yours to where you just go in that corner, that proverbial corner. I've seen niggas do this. Certain motherfuckers that say they go off the top and they don't write shit. Like, I ain't gonna say no name, no blame, but there's a couple Philly niggas that say that shit. And I have young boys like my man Paid in Full Hayes. Shout out to my man Paid in Full Hayes, by the way. Grab that Paid in Full. You know what I mean? Check him out on Instagram at Paid in Full Hayes. Now, all that is spelled the exact way those words are meant to be spelled. All one word, Paid in Full Hayes. Make sure y'all check him out. You know what I'm saying? His music is off the chain. That's also family to me. That's not just some friend. I mean, that's blood. That's damn near like blood to me. Because I've known him and his other family members, my man Jared. You know what I'm saying? His sister Jewel and Jasmine and all of them. I love the Drakes to death. Miss Debbie and all of them. So big shout out to the Drakes right now. My man Big, free home. You know what I'm saying? He home and shit. But, you know, with these independent artists, if you got that track that's hot and it's fire, make sure you send it through to the fivedudesgun@gmail.com, because I don't steal your music, as evidenced by we got the 3rd volume of Street Heat on its way. And these aren't my CDs, by the way, in terms of it's not like it's my CD and I just added y'all on my shit. No. This CD is all for the independent artists. So you may hear my voice saying, this is the name of the CD. This is Street Heat Volume 1 or Street Heat Volume 2, and this is what it's about, and this is what I'm doing it for. But for the most part, actually, I'm not going to say for the most part, 100% of the music that those artists are putting in, I did not do any VO work on. Meaning I didn't do no voiceover work over top of y'all fucking music. I did not talk over y'all raps. I did not DJ Clue y'all motherfucking tracks. Okay? But like I said, I had my man Paid in Full Hayes, as well as a couple other independent artists that I know, in studios with some prominent niggas who talk that I be going off the top shit. But then when they got paid to do their verse, them niggas had to go sit in the corner for like 10 or 15 minutes and come up with a fucking flow in their head, whether they wrote that shit down in their mind or whether they sat right there with a fucking composition notebook and wrote a quick 16. If you write your songs in your head, say that you write your songs in your head. Because Jay-Z do it, even though Jay-Z don't tell you he write his songs in his head, he tell you he go off the top. He don't write nothing at all. He just go, no he don't. I go off the top. I think I'm the only motherfucker that I know that literally do that. Not when you stand on the corner rapping with your niggas, because anybody can go off the top there. Regardless if you're talking about the sneaks on somebody's feet, peanut butter and jelly free lunch sandwiches, whatever, you can do that. But we talking about getting into the studio making a track. Nigga, I did a whole album, 16 whole songs. Not like it's a skit or a talk over joint. No, I did 16 whole tracks. And only one of them songs I wrote, and that was Umi, Ultimate Motivational Inspiration for my fucking mom. Because I didn't want to freestyle a song about my mom. Those things that came to me, I just wrote this shit down. Like, fuck that, let me write this song for my mom. I'm going to take pride in writing this for her. I ain't wrote songs in like 15, 16 years. So let me go ahead and write this track. And she liked it. And that's all the fuck I cared about. I did not do it because I wanted everybody to go, oh, he made a song for his mom. That's hot. Didn't do it for the publicity of the street. I did it so my mom could see how I felt about her and show her that I could put the meanings of her love to me in a lyrical form that she can actually listen to and not say, turn that fucking music off. That being said, though, 15 songs with hooks, multiple verses. Some got featured artists, some don't. And there was only featured artists that was on my label at the time. A couple of people that I no longer do business with, but they were on the label. They were the only people I was trusting at that time to get on my CD because I knew them, or so I thought, and knew that when they would spit certain shit, I can accept it because I've been around them. You know what I mean? So if you come at a certain joint talking about weed smoking or seeing degradation in the hood, you know what I'm saying? I can go with that. But I told niggas, and they can tell you, they might not want to admit it, but I told niggas back in the day when I first started hearing my motherfucking label name and entertainment company name being shot out by niggas I did not sign or put up to it. Listen, I can't stand behind no fraud. I can't back up no bullshit. I run my shit. I put in all this work, went to school for business management and entrepreneurship just to get that degree, to be able to know I can represent my own shit when the time came to it. I did this all on my own. There was no help. There was nobody there at the meetings. There was nobody there in them classes. None of the niggas you ever heard saying AFG, that was an AFG rapper. Not the fans, but the rappers. Anybody you heard saying that was not legitimately signed with my company. Thank you for using my actual fucking brain, not just being a nigga. And they do not and did not put in any investment to me, LLC, in this company. Making sure I got business cards to pass out to people on the streets for the tangible and intangible services I provide. And I'm not taking anything away from them. They can do what they want. I even told their family, like, dog, I wish them nothing but the best. I hope they succeed and get their own and do what they do, and I hope they learn something. If not, then you're going to continue to follow behind motherfuckers trying to be a part of something else. But I'm going to break you down with something real fast. Are you really being you? Are you making those moves because that's how you feel? Or are you just doing that based on what somebody else is talking about? And if that's the case, how come you didn't educate yourself to create your own platform? And we're not talking about a radio show or a video vlogcast show or nothing like that. No. I'm talking about creating your own entertainment conglomerate, your own entertainment company. And then paying your little $100 and something to go get an LLC, limited liability corporation, for those not to know. I'm just trying to educate, entertain, and enlighten a few of you motherfuckers. I'm just saying, instead of trying to downplay what somebody else did for you and try to talk shit and throw dirt on their name, how about taking that same type of time to use your own bread to create your own label, as opposed to always dick eating and riding everybody else's coattails? How about doing that? How about actually taking that time that you making fake pages and going in groups and talking shit behind niggas' backs, then smiling in their face when you see them? How about taking that same time and effort into creating your own legacy instead of always trying to join somebody else's? I'm just saying. Everybody grown. Niggas is pushing 30s, 40s and shit like that. Why the fuck is you still running after niggas trying to be a worker? You want your daughter to see her father have somebody else call boss? You think your son, for those out there who got sons, you think your son cool? You think that's awesome that your son would get the reflection that you got somebody to tell you what to do your whole fucking life, that you never became a boss your motherfucking self? See, I say the word boss, y'all dickhead think I'm talking about the dudes who sell the most coke and go buy the most fashionably desirable clothes. No, I'm not. I'm talking about you running your own shit as opposed to always having to answer to someone else for your fucking income. Is there something wrong with having a regular job? Up to a certain point it is. Especially if you're trying to do something with your life and you saying you got this dream, you got this goal. If you always going to work for somebody else and being a fry guy, not wanting to be a manager, that's the type of shit you won't always have in your life. You're going to be the type of nigga that can just get passed off shit. Here, go do that. I got some more menial tasks you can go ahead and take care of for me. Go get that shit out of there for me. I'm too important to go do that, but you not. So go take care of that. That's the type of motherfuckers you are. You don't even realize it. Because niggas keep on, that's chirping in your ear. They keep whispering in your ear, telling you all the shit you want to hear. Now you turn into the female you tried to fuck. All they got to do is find out things you like and things you dislike, and then start agreeing and talking about the things you do like, and disagreeing and telling you about the things you dislike, to make this stupid that, yeah, you right, that wasn't my homie, and dumb motherfuckers. And then when the chips are down, where are those people at when your mom tell you to get the fuck out of her house? You ain't spend no night in their crib, because some of them niggas live with grandmom and dad and shit like that, so you damn sure ain't staying with them. Where you gonna go when you out in the streets? Who you gonna turn to? You ain't gonna be able to turn to your family and friends because you burnt your fucking bridges with them. You tried to fight and threaten, even pulled guns and knives on your own brothers and sisters, moms and dads. But then when some little niggas out in the street beat you the fuck up, You don't go pull no guns and knives and nothing like that on the nigga that beat you the fuck up. You don't go yelling and screaming and arguing at the nigga that just beat you the fuck up. And that nigga like 8 to 10 years younger than you. But every time your mom tell you gotta wash a dish, every time your dad tell you to clean your fucking room up, you too old for this shit, you threatening to kill and beat up your own fucking family. But you can't take that same type of shit out in the street when niggas be challenging you personally for your shit. Are you really being you? Are you really you? Or are you walking around with this fake ass facade of this image that you think people have encapsulated you in? Because you think somebody think you tough, so you walk around, yeah, I mean, what's up? Your whole lingo is different. You get on social media and start keyboard killer, mousepad mobster, Tommy gun typewriter, storytelling all on the keyboard. You become somebody else. A lot of you niggas did. In fact, a lot of you niggas turned into bitches. Oh, the days to where a man would say something like, dog, only females gossip. Only bitches be showing that jealousy trait. Only women do that type of emotional shit. Then the inclusion of social media with MySpace, and I'm going way back, because that was the first one that was here in Philly. I can't talk about in North America and all that. Just here in Philadelphia that we were first introduced to, that everybody was jumping on to, was that MySpace shit. And from the inception of MySpace and social media came all you fake motherfuckers. It started off as people just trying to promote their businesses and music. And then all of a sudden it became, let's competing to see who's in high school again. Let's do the popularity contest. Who's wearing the tightest jeans? Who has the most colorful sneakers? Who fucked the most bitches? For the bitches, who sucked the most dick? This is what you guys are into. Every morning posting up half-naked pictures of yourself, and then that same day later on in the evening talking about how you can't stand the fact that guys automatically judge you like you some type of freak or something like that. Well, baby, if you actually had a brain, you'd be dangerous, because if you wasn't up on the internet posting half scantily clad butt-naked ass pictures of yourself in a dirty-ass bathroom, niggas might not greet you with, I'm saying no bitch, what's up with some pussy. They might say, excuse me, how are you doing today? I'm just saying. If you knew better, you'd do better. I'm just telling you that right now. You niggas get on the internet and post up pictures of yourself with guns and drugs and weed, smoking it and playing around, talking about this is what we do, and then run into a female and get mad that she don't want to waste her time with a nigga like you because she saw the shit on social media because she's a friend of a friend of a friend. So she done seen your shit. No, she don't want to give you her phone number. No, she's not trying to fuck you for a couple dollars. No, she don't want your drugs and guns in her house. And you get mad at her because she actually got some fucking standards and morals. What part of the game is that? Real shit. What part of the game is that? You mad at a motherfucker for catching you being the way you are and them saying, I don't want that shit around me. You get mad at them like they're the ones that fucked you over. I really don't understand that shit. I really don't. I can't fathom it just because of the fact that I grew up in an environment to where I'm thinking as long as you show camaraderie, love, and respect to the individuals that you fuck with, that they will show you that back. But oh, I was fooled since I was all the way up to this age that I am right now. I have been fooled. Because when I'm not outside doing anything, not interacting with some of these some bitches, every time I do come around, I hear a rumor, oh, they said that you was there, and da-da-da-da. What? When did this happen? When? As I asked in the beginning of this show, are you really you? Or are you just going with the flow? Because that's what everybody else is doing. Everybody else is being a fool and being stupid and making knee-jerk reactions to shit they don't know nothing about. Why not you do it too, right? That's how you feel. And I'm here to let you know that's stupid. You're following somebody else down the path that's going to lead you to nothing but negativity. Nothing but pain and anguish. Just like those rappers that you listening to. Just like those songs that you dance to when you go to the club. Turn down for what? Because you are selling out. Because you're being controlled. Because you're being an unwilling and unknowing puppet of the occult. As you keep singing these songs that those occultists have put up their artists to sing. As you keep on throwing up the hand symbols that they're throwing up on their videos. You think this means rock and roll or NWO too sweet? Woo! No, it don't. That's Baphomet. But y'all don't hear me though. That's why I asked the question, are you really you? Or are you just a fucking re-emulation of somebody who told you you got to do this, that, and the third? Well, let me ask you a question. How many of you some bitches out there think that you're not influenced by entertainment media?